When?
Someday in the year.
Republic Day.
That's Independence Day.
Independence Day. They don't have Republic Day, right? And we have Republic Day. Do they have Republic Day? When?
Not US.
Yes. So, we have an Independence Day. What is that day?
August 15th.
Year
I don't know.
1947. And Republic Day?
1950.
January 26th. So, what is the difference? What is the difference between Independence Day and Republic Day? So, what happened on Independence Day?
We got independence from the British.
We got independence
British.
from British rule. So, how long it was under British rule?
Until Gandhi came.
So, even before British, there are other countries who came to India and established. First one is Portuguese, and then Dutch, and then British. And of course, France also they came. So, Portuguese, France, Dutch, and British. These four people, they came to India. You know why did they come? They came to India for a business, for a small business. They came to India for business, and gradually they took the power into hands, and it took almost 100 years to grab the entire India into their hands. And it happened in 17th century. And almost 250 years they ruled the country. And then our independence, the freedom fight, it began in 18th century. Until then, nobody fought. Around 1870s, the first group, they started protection. No, we don't want foreign rule. And then gradually, that became a big movement. Big movement. And after some time, when God also joined the freedom movement. You know our freedom fighters, right? Who fought for the freedom? Who fought? Gandhi, Subhash Chandra Bose, Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Lala Lajpat Rai, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Bipin Chandra Pal, Bhagat Singh. All these people, they fought for several decades, for several years. And everybody has their own way. Right? And on the way, Ganesha also joined in the freedom fight. Ganesh Chaturthi began as part of Indian freedom movement. Bal Gangadhar Tilak introduced in Maharashtra the Ganesha Chaturthi celebration to bring unity in people. So what we have to understand is, religion is part of our country. The Hindu, this God also is part of our freedom movement. After Bal Gangadhar Tilak introduced in around 1890s, I forgot the year, when he introduced this Ganesha Chaturthi celebration in every community, everywhere. And within 1 year, that spreaded entire India, and then their big movement started. And finally, British government, they understood, sorry, we cannot rule India because there is unity now. And why could they rule for 250 years? Because there was no unity then. There was no unity. Every small area is a kingdom. Every small area was a kingdom. There were around 130 small kingdoms in India. 130 kingdoms means like Washington state. And if, suppose if every city is a country, then what happens? Redmond is a country, Bellevue is a country, Bellevue is a kingdom and it has its own king. Redmond is a kingdom and it has its own king. Right? Then what happens? Suppose if a big army come, then first they invade, they come to Redmond and they fight with the Redmond army, and Bellevue thinks, okay, they are coming only to Redmond, they will not come to Bellevue. First they invade Redmond and then they hoist their flag in Redmond and then they go to Bellevue. Like that, people, they entered into India from Afghanistan, where? Afghanistan, and even before British they entered in India, Mughals, when? Around 11th century, 10th century, not even 11th, around 10th century. So since 9th, 10th centuries onwards, they have been coming to India, they are invading India. And you know, there was a Mughal Muslim king invaded India for 17 times. He came to India, he fought India and he looted whatever he wanted, whatever he got from India. For 17 times. So who is that? Muhammad Ghazni. Muhammad Ghazni invaded India for 17 times. And then Portuguese, Dutch, and then British. And they have taken all the valuables except Indian brain. They looted everything from India and kept in their museums. There are a lot of valuable items in British Museum. If any of you, if you grow, if you study well, and if you become a big diplomat, or if you become a ruler, then maybe you can try, you can convince British government and take all those valuables to India. There is a peacock crown, Kohinoor diamond, peacock crown. There is a beautiful, very valuable peacock crown with all very valuable gemstones, and that was taken. And Kohinoor diamond, it's a very valuable diamond that is now in Britain, the princess crown. So all these valuables they have taken, and all our scriptures were taken to Britain and Germany and France. So when the independence movement became severe and severe and severe, you know what is the main weapon in the independence fight?